What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another musical edition of the Portland Burnsiders, featuring our special guest, Moxie.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Burnsiders 2020, still out here, chasing dope, stuck inside, COVID dope. You say hi, I say yow, pushing through shuttered doors, making place you fucking know. Sixes, no fofy foes, spitting phrases, making rhymes, rhythms in my mind, making dinner for game time, cooking with X-Time, pure and giggly guy. You know we won't ever stop, climb our way up towards the top. Ubers, you won't see me drop, champagne bottles gonna pop. Fletcher made this beat, Carolina Reaper heat.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Pocket Scout's name is Boy, dodging shots, a decoy, a New York boy, still reppin' Portland like Brandon Roy. Over heels on over heel damage, he's gonna deal. He's our gardener, that's for real. Catfax hit in the fields, Western gon' lead the way, sliding Rams, making plays, sick pipes. He'll hit today, TPM, it ain't no thing. Fletcher flies in the sky, sack blaze, he's our guy. Market Gardner, medic dies, rain of light, he's gonna snipe. Best believe that shit is tight. Top 10 play, it just might. My solely bombs, they were right. Now I hit arrows, you like a legend. On that egg, tell these soldiers, get off my dick. Yow.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
You know we spittin' flames, TF2's our fucking game. True, we might act a fool, throwing down Dota 2, she's Lena, I'm ET, X9, and Moxie. Shit talk, her casting, shut it, epoxy. Billiards with MC, ancient player, TI winner, pause 8, serving dinner, breakfast for Kuroki, Roman Heen, MoMA 2, GH Armor, Omar 2. Inspiring ways to move, play like them, ain't gonna lose. Game all day till I snooze. Sleep all night, dream of Valve, patching TF2. Moxie on the hook, but yo, let me sing it too. Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day. Damn, Moxie, you killed it, just like always. One of these days you're gonna be casting, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's the Burnsiders. Till then, I'm X-Time. See you next time. Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another musical edition of the Portland Burnsiders, featuring our special guest, Moxie.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Burnsiders 2020, still out here, chasing dope, stuck inside, COVID dope. You say hi, I say yow, pushing through shuttered doors, making place you fucking know. Sixes, no fofy foes, spitting phrases, making rhymes, rhythms casting, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's the Burnsiders. Till then, I'm X-Time. See you next time. Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another musical edition of the Portland Burnsiders, featuring our special guest, Moxie.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Burnsiders 2020, still out here, chasing dough, stuck inside, COVID dough. You say hi, I say yow, pushing through shutter doors, making plays you fucking know. Sixes, no fovey foes, spitting phrases, making rhymes, rhythms in my mind, making dinner for game time, cooking with X-Time, pure and giggly guy. You know we won't ever stop, climb our way up towards the top. Ubers, you won't see me drop, champagne bottles gonna pop. Fletcher made this beat, Carolina Reaper heat.
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
Pocket Scout's name is Boy, dodging shots, a decoy, a New York boy, still reppin' Portland like Brandon Roy. Over heels on over heel damage, he's gonna deal. He's our gardener, that's for real. Catfax hit in the fields, Western gon' lead the way, sliding Rams, making plays, sick pipes. He'll hit today, TPM, it ain't no thing. Fletcher flies in the sky, sack blaze, he's our guy. Market Gardner, medic dies, rain of light, he's gonna snipe. Best believe that shit is tight. Top 10 play, it just might. My solely bombs, they were right. Now I hit arrows, you like a legend. On that egg, tell these soldiers, get off my dick. Yow!
Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day.
You know we spittin' flames, TF2's our fucking game. True we might act a fool, throwing down Dota 2, she's Lena, I'm ET, X-Dine, and Moxie. Shit talk, her casting, shut it, epoxy. Billy MC, ancient player, TI winner, pause, A, serving dinner, breakfast for Kuroki, Roman Heen, Moma 2, GH Armor, Omar 2. Inspiring ways to move, play like them, ain't gonna lose. Game all day till I snooze. Sleep all night, dream of it. Passion TF2, Moxie on the hook. But yo, let me sing it too. Play all day, frag all day, lose no way, win all day, vibe all day, chill all day, lose no way, win all day. Damn, Moxie, you killed it, just like always. One of these days, you're gonna be casting, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's the Burnsiders. Till then, I'm X-Time. See you next time.
Ten seconds. Dyer's turn to pick.
Crystal Maiden.
Let's run that back. Yow! What's up, ladies
10
and gentlemen?
seconds.
Welcome into our broadcast here tonight. We are watching TheFunction,
Remain.
and the Portland Burnsiders taking on SandKingGomez. I'm X-Dine, joined by the Portland Burnsiders backup, Keita Bacon. How you doing, Keita?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining me.
Yep,
And
anytime.
we are underway here with bands and picks already. You generally enjoying this new patch, Keita?
10 seconds remain.
I think overall it hasn't changed a lot in Dota. Just like playstyle and stuff, so I'm okay with it. I like the old patch anyways.
Yeah. Well, we're still figuring it out. That's part of the fun with Dota, I guess, is when things are real familiar. Then it's a little bit more fun. But Burnsiders have found a little bit of familiarity here with the Clockwork. That's actually, maybe a little bit of a flex picks on some teams. We see that pause 3 through pause 5 over on SandKingGomez, who shout out to the organizer Chompix, who has been who set this event up. He was letting us know that SandKingGomez were the recent champs of the Liga Nacional de Dota Mexico. So
Yeah, they seem to be a very strong team. I remember,
we bumped
I
into
can't
them
remember
before.
if we played them or if I watched them, but they did
Yeah.
give us a good smacking.
Yeah.
Get beaten.
We scrimmed against him once or twice, and actually recently we were sort of the jerks who left him hanging on a scrim. But we played with them against them in a freelo bracket, I believe, and it was like one of those ones, like, yeah, I think it was one of those ones where like we lost in the first round to SandKingGomez, and it was like, oh, that's a bummer. But then they also like went on and won the tournament, so you're like, okay, gotta take those L's in stride.
Yeah, I think those ones where you wake up at 9 a.m. to get being first round are really tough. On the West Coast.
On the West Coast, yeah, definitely a little bit of a early
5 seconds remain.
competition here today. Just BO1s, but we were trying to get set up.
It is
Practice beforehand.
Yeah.
Almost hard to know what to say about this new patch and these bands coming out here. Timbersaw and Nyx banned out by the Burnsiders in the first phase. Batrider and Undying. Undying was strong before, continues to be strong. And Batrider as well, also strong.
10
And banning
seconds remain.
Jug and Monkey King, so starting to kind of like attack those carry
5
roles, which is
seconds.
sort of, I guess, a somewhat standard draft strategy,
Yeah, I think the Jug and the Monkey King are just two heroes that pair really well with Lich in the safe lane, and well, I think right now we see both supports on both sides. I mean, we can assume, but I think this draft right now is favoring SandKingGomez because they have the 16 and 18 picks, so they get to counter two of their cores on Burnsiders. So we'll see how they
10 seconds.
deal with this disadvantage right now on the Burnsiders.
5 seconds remain.
And they do ban the Viper on the Burnsiders, so I think we'll be seeing a hero with a passive ability such as PA, KU Classic.
Again, shout out to the organizer Chompix, as one of our viewers in chat, good old Retro the Robot 33, asking, is that the Golden Gate Bridge? And yeah, I believe Chompix is a math student, a higher education math student in the San Francisco area, getting his master's or something. And yeah, so he's got some cool logos, the Octagon League, and then TheFunction. I like the name. I like the logo. Chompix, good guy. He's casting right now in Spanish. I tuned in a little bit earlier. I flexed my Spanish muscle. Just a second.
10
Of course,
Speak Spanish?
I confused him because they had a pause, and so I said, "Donde están los jugadores, yo?" YAO, and he was like, "Donde están los jugadores, yao?" And then he was like, "XTV Esports," and then I dropped the long yao, and then he was like, "Oh," and he got it, So yeah, I was kind of trolling him.
Where'd you learn Spanish?
La cocina, wey. The kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen.
Sí, wey.
Sí.
Tengo más amigos de los cocina, trabajadores. Hablo poquito, hablo con los amigos de mis juegos de Dota. I would try to talk to my friend about my game of Dota to like practice my Spanish. Yeah.
Dota is an essential necessity for playing US East.
Yeah. A funny story I feel like about one of the guys in particular, the guy that I would practice my Spanish with, was that he had a roommate that he would play FIFA with, and the other roommate would beat up on him in FIFA. And so
Yeah.
then I would ask him. I said, I'd be like, "Oh, how was the FIFA last night?" And he'd be like, "You know." Just like, yeah,
You can't admit it that you got spanked.
yeah, exactly. So that's Dota life is like that too. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I played like 3 games of Dota, baby. You're like, how'd it go? I'm like, you know,
It was okay.
yeah, it was alright.
It wasn't bad.
All right, we got that Void Spirit out. That's gonna be that mid lane.
Yeah. And then the Ember Spirit, which
Yeah,
against
Spirit
the
Bros.
Void Spirit. Let's see the mid lane matchup.
Definitely kind of a classic draft coming out of SandKingGomez. Crystal Maiden 5, Tusk 4. But a little bit of ice, a little bit of fire.
Yeah, all they need is Jakiro. There they go, core Jakiro here. I think they're debating if they should pick carry here, and you know, I'm not really seeing one. They haven't banned Terrorblade yet, but
Uh-oh.
we might see it here, even if there is an Ember Spirit. The other one I'm thinking is PA. Troll Warlord. Yeah, Troll Warlord is the other one that I was gonna say.
Man, there was a post on Reddit, so I feel like if I talk about it here, anybody who really is a student of the game probably should have known this or understood it before it hit the Reddits. But yeah, Troll Warlord, the new Ags, dispelling, debuffing people. I mean, that's just going to be pretty helpful to have up against Tusk, up against Ember Spirit.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to go that, but
it's a really good Ags game for Troll. You just dispel the CMW and the Ember Q so that he doesn't really have to commit for this BKB item, and he's lowering the cooldown of W for Troll Warlord is also damage output. Farms kind of fast with it. Obviously, you'll probably need an item or two before that, like a Fury or Sanjinyasha Fury, maybe something like that. But it helps them avoid buying this BKB item, which is a thing that a lot of carries want to do when they're playing greedy. And the Underlord answer.
yeah, Underlord's alright.
Yeah, he's just there to tank it up. He's there to mitigate a lot of damage. One thing you do have to be careful with Underlord is you will die early game with this Lich Troll. I feel like Tusk will inevitably roam the map and leave you alone, and those are the times where you have to understand that you can die in the lane. And I think they are aiming to really pressure this Troll with this Underlord. And it also just serves as a mid-game counter with W. You can just kite the Troll around.
5 seconds remaining.
man. Getting into some final bans here. Burnsiders are down to 6 reserve seconds. Still have one more ban on each team though.
Yeah. Let's see what they are thinking of. So I think this Void Spirit is a 3, which is... Yeah, I could see it. I guess it been Slaughter though.
Avoid Spirit 3, you're saying? Potentially.
Yeah, I mean... I don't think it's that good, but if you could play it, then you could play it, and...
5 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know if Vinny plays it or not.
Yeah, Vinny plays pretty much everything.
Vinny plays all.
Yeah,
Vinny plays all.
He's pretty flexible. He's a creative player for sure. Shoutouts to Pro Guides Dota 2, which you can find on the YouTubes if you need some Dota instructionals. Vinny's involved with that, which definitely helps out with learnings. We got a bunch of people in chat though to shout out my friend Citrus, shout out Malefic Doze, send Keita the analyst Pog.
Dog.
Shout out, yeah, I know, Pydog blessing us. Shout out Barry. Shout out to Retro the Robot. But the Alchemist getting whipped out here.
And that's...
Yeah, isn't the Troll Warlord going to be able to dispel at least some of his Alchemist stuff? I mean, you can't dispel the Rage, but
10 seconds.
I don't know, his new thing that he has, he might be able to dispel.
5 seconds.
I think the question really is how fast can Troll get online with this, and AA
The Vinny AA.
or offline. There is a lot of talk about core AA, and I like this Burnsiders draft, even without bias. I think if they get out of their lanes, 2 out of the 3 lanes, okay, then I think they'll be fine. They'll definitely win top lane, hopefully, and they'll be able to snowball out of that. They have a Void Spirit, Clockwork, and AA. They'll be able to kind of chase down this Alchemist. So everything will be every early to mid game fight will just be focused around the Radiant jungles and how well can they pressure this Alchemist, and can KU get off on the right foot with good farm so that he could participate early, or if he needs to, he'll probably just take his time and farm his own Battle Fury, is what I suspect.
Yeah, I like this draft for the Burnsiders for sure. It's the AA coming in after that Alchemist, hit him with that Ice Blast, should be able to lock that down.
Yeah.
We're gonna get underway here. We'll run down the roster for SandKingGomez in just a second. We're gonna have the Kobe, aka League of Legends, on Lich. And then it's going to be Notorious on the Clockwork. Or sorry, not Clockwork. Actually, yeah, I didn't mean to say Clockwork. Let me just double check that though.
Notorious is on Clockwork.
Okay. I said it, but I didn't necessarily believe it myself. Saw it on the pregame, but just going off memory. Aaron going to be mid on the Void Spirit, Troll Warlord KU. And the Vinny Sal Ancient Apparitions. Running down for SandKingGomez. Kibi on the Crystal Maiden. And then 9 on the Tusk. Flame Shock on the Underlord. Dark Knight playing the Ember Spirit and Mr. Beans on the Alchemist. SandKingGomez, a lethal team. Recent tournament winners of a Liga National de Dota Mexico.
And counting.
Very cool of you.
But it's a new patch,
This hatch new me.
right?
They're looking like a 2-2 trade for the gold or the bounty runes. For the Dire on the bot lane and 4 for the Radiant on the top lane. They're just trying to secure those bounties for the Alchemist, and both carries are just taking a nice nap under their tier 1s.
Chillin'.
This Dota match.
So yeah, easy 2-for-2 split here to get us started. And this is just a BO1, so just gonna be jumping right into things and out of things. If the Burnsiders win here, we will play tomorrow, and that match is let me double check that time. 5 p.m. locally, 8 p.m. Eastern. That might not be right. I'm gonna pull up the calendar on the side here.
If it's 5 p.m. Eastern, it's 2 p.m.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Pacific. And landing just getting underway. as we already get a courier snipe from Vinny, picking off Alchemist courier. I think he got what he wanted, but that's still a loss.
Yeah, this A hero will, with levels, become more and more of a nuisance for this Alchemist. He's already half HP, and this E just dishes out so much damage, and I'm kind of excited to see how the hero will develop in the patch. I think we'll see it a lot more as a core mid, or...
Yeah, they're just getting a kill on the Crystal Maiden here. Easy stuff for Notorious. Does soak a couple tower hits, but not a big deal in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and should be seeing this Alchemist getting pressured more, and
Yeah.
this lane will soon be just pushing out the lanes as fast as possible.
And yeah, Aaron's not off to a great start against that Ember Spirit. They got the first blood bottom here. And KU already level 2 here. Side pull. Has to watch out his courier though.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Nope.
Each brave courier, the choice is the best.
So Burnsiders drawing first blood, but game just developing so far. 9 with the side pull on top, as well as the shards on top of this Lich.
Yeah.
And KU making the rotate as well with the axes. Gonna be able to get some good damage on the Tusk. Which not, yeah, actually does. It gets away from the Frost Blast. They're not gonna fall off that chase. Coming up on the stack timer, so Kobe will likely get a stack here. They are chasing Mr. Beans in the jungle here, who's out of regen. We'll get the full duration of that salve at least. Aaron picking up.
Yeah,
this.
these, yep.
Ooh, and he will be able to get a good amount of damage on this Ember Spirit. Vinny though picking up another kill bottom on that Crystal Maiden.
There will be these 4-minute runes that are coming up, and I think will determine how the mid lane is being played out right now, because they're both really low, and whoever gets that bottle, extra 3 bottle charges plus the power rune will be in that favorable position. So Clockwork makes a rotation here. They're starting to, yeah.
They need 2 points in that Chilling Touch at level 3. Tusk trying to secure this top rune. The ward will see him there though.
And here comes Dota's best thing about the mid lane.
Oh, it's gonna go top.
And it's
a regen. Well played, well played.
Well, that is a Sag for Aaron here.
And a BO1. But no, it's alright, you know. Thus is the Dota 50-50. And sometimes you just gotta persevere over some adversity, you know.
Ooh.
Carl Weezer, aka Notorious. Using those cogs to get a little bit of shove away there.
Yeah, I think we're starting to really see how the mid lane is gonna match up now with Ember having 12 more last hits than this Void Spirit, and I think this is the gap is just gonna become bigger here. Yeah. We'll hopefully see some rotations from Aaron to the bot lane after 6, so that we could make up for that loss on that regen.
Yeah, bounty stuff going on here. There's the taunt under the tower for the Ember Spirit. Got a couple charges of his bottle left though. And the bounty is left over for Aaron on the side, so I mean that's nice. Could be a nice pickup for him. Carl Weezer a little bit low. They're trying to get that Chilling Touch on Alchemist. A little bit of obnoxious damage to him, but not big damage.
Yeah, and I think this is where it gets really, really hard for the Alchemist to win. And
yeah, he runs into the cogs, and actually then that bounces back on the Frozen Feet. Chilling Touch, he doesn't quite go down there, but Continue with Frost Armor. They're able to push off Underlord pretty easily here. He's got 9 charges on his wand though. Yeah, Aaron trying to get to level 6 here. He's pretty close.
Yeah, he really wanted the power rune, but the Tusk came in to help Ember Spirit. Quark was dead. He's gonna help him with a nice refill. This is a really good play by Build or Notorious because he helps his mid laner out, and then at the same time, Vinny is getting level 6 here at the bottom lane, so that ganks on the Alchemist will really be actually probable, and we'll start to be seeing those, I think, soon.
Okay, you picking up a kill on Flame Shock up top here, and the Tusk gonna be in some trouble as well.
Oh,
As the ultimate gets popped from KU, the battle chance might be in a little bit of trouble here, and does go down. So, yeah, unfortunately, he went to battle chance on that Tusk under tower, and target kind of got changed back to the creep. Didn't quite go as planned.
yeah, that was just a little unlucky. He lost vision to that tree. But that was what I was talking about in the draft there, where Tusk will inevitably roam, and when left alone, Underlord, Troll and Lich do output a lot of damage, so he has to be very careful stepping up in the lane too far. And in the bottom lane here,
Yeah, Carl Weezer rotating in on top of Alchemist here. Vinny does have an ultimate. He's trying to keep an eye on where he might possibly pop it. And there's the cogs into the ultimate combo. And basically Alchemist, yeah, is just going to pop here in just a second. Carl Weezer gets the credit for it.
yeah,
That's easy stuff.
there's the rotation there, easy.
And that is a good point.
AA counter.
Yeah, with AA, you know, being a core here, then you know that he's going to be, you know, up close to the fight. Should be able to connect with a close range Arctic Blast, and basically with Cogs, with Void Spirit, you know, he's got some lockdown. You know, all the Lich slows, the Troll Warlord abilities. He basically should be able to hit these Arctic Blasts. You know, right? Should be able to. So.
Yeah, but it's at the same time there are there's an Ember Spirit and a Tusk, so a lot of the focus will be on AA for mid to late game fights, because that's the one hero that can really deal with the Alchemists. So I think it all depends on who gets the first jump mid late game maybe. But I think the top right now the game is paused, so we can kind of like look around. So I think the top lane here, we might be looking at a potential kill. Underlord is holding his point for the ultimate though, so I think it'll just be a quick trade and he'll be out of there. If they do commit on the Burnsiders. Another really good thing that SandKingGomez has been able to do is secure these power runes in the mid lane. Tusk is already on it, and it's 10 seconds till, and CM is walking towards it. And Notorious is there as well, but I think 2 against 3 is not as favorable. So we'll see the power rune most likely go towards SandKingGomez, and that'll again help Ember Spirit rather than the Void Spirit.
Looks like Dota Plus slightly gave the win probability to SKG, but wonder how really accurate or up to date some of this win probability stuff on the Dota Plus is. I mean, partially just because of the new patch, but also partially, you know, just overall, is this number that that Valve is striving to maintain accuracy on, or you know, as there's been new updates and stuff, is this number getting more out of whack?
Yeah, I don't know. I think win probability is. I mean, it's like a cool feature, but I don't think it's anything you should really be looking at. Yeah. It's kind of like well, this robot thinks I'm gonna lose, so whatever.
Yeah.
There's always human error in these types of things.
Oh yeah.
I think CS wise, like, it's looking kind of even. I think Alchemist got a lot more out of his lane than Burnsiders would like, but now they do have level 6 on Ancient Apparition, and Clockwork and Voice Spirit will now be kind of looking to hunt him, so a lot of the game will probably be played in the Radiant jungle. That should be a big focus for them.
Yeah, I mean, killing Alchemist while he had that ultimate up is a pretty good blow to his early game. You know, he finished his treads, he's got his soul ring, but you know, to not have that regen, and then he's gonna have to walk out to lane or TP out.
Yeah, you gotta keep picking that hero down, or else it's gonna keep just standing right back up. It's really easy for you to kind of relax if you kill him twice or something, and he just comes out of the jungle with 2 new items. You need to keep a constant tab on him, and yeah, they're looking for deep wards on the dire side, so they could just keep watching this Alchemist farm and make sure that he doesn't get too out of hand.
And actually, yeah, shout out to Donut Jack, a couple other people joining us, Sunny Jim joining us. Donut Jack saying, yeah, hearing some bias towards Dire Team. Indeed, we are bias casters. But to update y'all, yeah, we are waiting on a pause. Earlier today, in the No Pangolier versus Lat American Defenders, the LatAm Defenders actually overwent their pause time, and the game did get resumed. You know, that is just kind of the facts of the matter. There's been some internet issues, kind of, I don't know, infrastructure internet issues, let's say, that, you know, hopefully the player in question can get back in and we can resume quickly, because nobody wants to play a 5v4 match. You know, we are just getting started, only 8 minutes into this game, but, you know, crowd is growing. Just a BO1 here today, pretty intense stuff, and yeah, I do believe we would play No Pangoliers if we won, which would be pretty hype. So
Oh, and he's back.
yeah, it would be No Pangolier. Oh, okay, perfect, he is back.
These are dropped.
Awesome. Well, we are back in the world of Dota. Let's see where this 50-50 8-minute coin flip goes. Aaron, put a little bit of pressure on the Dark Knight. He'll drift up towards top lane to control it. Same time, though, Notorious is bottom. Grabs that Arcane because at least he is denying it from Ember, who, I don't know, sort of, to be honest, it seemed like he needs the regen at the moment.
Yeah.
Nice to have it.
Dark Lord, or Underlord did kill the Dark Rift to get out of that situation there, so...
Oh, God. A little unfortunate. Aaron actually with Notorious. Now that the rune has been claimed, Dark Knight kind of being left alone here. But we'll throw a remnant up to the high ground here. And at the same time, Vinny also going down to 3 players. So they were thinking maybe, okay, yeah, maybe after the, you know, 8-minute power rune engagement that we could kill Dark Knight here. But with this remnant, I mean, he's pretty slippery. Carl Weezer with the deep ward right now.
Looks like they're trying to get mid again. I should have Void Spirit a little bit more. And this could be looking for a kill.
Yeah, especially with a CM ult coming in here. Gonna get taken out. He hasn't had a terrible, terrible game, but not an easy one. The AA Blast coming in here is going to be a little bit off the mark here. Mr. Bean's kind of guesstimating where that one was heading. competition here from the Tusk to try to get in and see what he can maybe find. Building up to phase boots.
I think there's gonna be a fight bottom here with the voice spirit tipping in.
I was lagging a little bit, but Snowball coming in here, not gonna be enough to escape. Dark Knight coming in here, does get a kill on Kobe. And then will Remnant back. The Crystal Maiden getting one bounty rune, and actually Dark Knight's gonna be able to get the other and then get the double damage. Ice Blast is off cooldown again. And it doesn't have mana for it though. But still will just get this kill on the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, they're just playing around this Alchemist to make sure that the Radiant side wants to defend them, and the Dire side wants to just keep on knocking at him.
Yeah, they're going to try to go on him again here. The Void Spirit with some control. The Ice Blast as well coming in here, but once more dodged by the Alchemist and the Tusk as well. Aaron has a wand here, but will get taken out. Carl Weezer trying to just move past. Good jukes. And actually the Shackle's coming in here to try to close in on Vinny. He's got an Ice Vortex. There's also the Lich control here. Still jumping forward. Vinny, though, with these infused raindrops, able to soak a lot of this damage here. And the Ember Spirit might be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, no, he skips forward. Does get that final kill.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, there's trading fire up here. But, yeah, that's kind of how the game will go. If you miss your ult on A, they'll just stab you. That's what the Ember Spirit and the Tusk are for, and you see that.
Yeah, Void in some trouble once again here.
Hits her out.
They're trying to tilt him, but I mean, it's a tough situation there. You're going to get jumped by both Tusk, CM, and, you know, Ember right there. What are you going to do at this point in the game with your items? Once he gets the Yules, he'll be better off. Or a BKB later.
Noble Slave does not come in time, but
yeah, KU does get the kill on Flame Shock. So I mean, KU's been pretty untouched though this game. He doesn't have the most net worth right now, but at the same time, he's just been able to do his thing.
yeah, the concerning part is the Void Spirit and the AAR are plus or minus 100 gold.
Yeah, KU sees
1,000
the
gold behind.
smoke coming in here. A little bit hard for him to get out nonetheless. He will get blasted down eventually here. Good AA blast at close range from Vinny. The Tusk will pop. And actually the Chain Frost then loses the person that it would like to bump off of. Notorious though jumping in here. There goes the Ember Spirit. So big kills coming out here as they've picked up 2 so far for KU. Should be able to pick up a 3rd as this Crystal Maiden won't be able to keep running.
Yeah, it was a good defense, but look at Alchemist, and it's a 13-minute Radiance here.
Yeah.
Not the fastest, but also definitely a concerning part of the game here.
Definitely, yeah, and then he's also picked up the Chip Vest, which will help with the Alchemist jungle farm. See if he can get the Coat of Flames later. KU getting jumped on here by both the Tusk and the Ember Spirit here. The big Arctic Blast coming in from distance, and the Snowball has come out from the Tusk, but still going to be in trouble here. And KU under attack here from the Crystal Maiden, but the Stony Gaze, Frosty Gaze, excuse me, Sinister Gaze from the Lich. We're going to be able to cancel that CM ult. And now Ember Spirit in a bit of trouble here. Doesn't have a Remnant for another 10 seconds. We have Vinny and Notorious is right on top of him. The hook shot. And that is a big 3K for the Burnsiders. I don't know, maybe they played some games earlier this week and ran out of tips. I feel like tips just refreshed, but I do also feel strongly that is a highly tippable scenario, considering they were trying to blast Aaron earlier.
I don't know. What are the voice slides? Which is a highly uncharacteristic.
That's true. Well, you know, it is a BO1, so the
voice
Burnsiders focused, you know, which is good. It's good.
But now we just see this explosion of net worth from Alchemist, and it's kind of scary here. He he wasn't in that fight bottom, so he's just been farming away. And
Good.
this is where they're starting to hit their stride, I think, on Radiant.
Yeah, and they need to get their wave clear going. KU getting close to that Battle Fury. The A once gets that Icy Vortex shard, but that's going to be at 20 minutes.
Fortified their structures against attack.
Yeah.
Dire should look to their top tower.
I mean, the great thing about A is that no matter how strong Alchemist is, if he's alone, then you'll be able to kill him
Dire's top tower
with this Ice Blast.
Yeah, and he has rotated out. They will see him mid though. And actually does... Oh, yeah, it was kind of going for him. TP's back to top lane, but Aaron has gotten jumped on, as well as the CM ult out. Good Frost Blast, though, hitting a couple players here. Notorious, though, will get hit by these shards. Has to wait the shards out. Cox will maybe help him. Good hook shot to get away. The snowball coming in. He does have a little bit of a wand here. But Kobe doesn't really want to get involved in that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Battlefield was finished for Warlord, so he's gonna look for that Sanjin Yasha or just the Yasha and the BKB probably. This Alk is gonna go Manta BKB, and I think we're gonna see fighting at around 20 minutes here from both cores, for both pause ones.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Crystal Maiden chilling in jungle. Flame Shock has driven, has grabbed a wave here. That's a little watch out. The Ice Blast is coming in, and the Frost shield here. They do have to just kind of punch through them, and actually will be able to do so.
And bottom,
It's a nice pickup. KU getting the kill on the tower. Might be in a little bit of trouble here though, as that out concoction will come in. Probably not quite worth it.
yeah. He probably thought that everybody would be with their Underlord, but
Yeah, responding to that.
Tower is under attack.
yep, they were down there.
Structures are fortified.
Snowball on the Notorious here. He will use a hook shot here. He's doing a good amount of damage to the Tusk. Ice Blast coming in here. It will be... Oh, just a little bit off the mark. Pulled the trigger just a little bit early, so the Tusk will survive here. Although the Tusk trying to go back in will run into that chilling touch from AA. Aaron gets to pick off on the CM. A courier goes down, but they do pick off any at the end of that. It's one of those mixes, doesn't seem too terrible, but also not great from the Burnsiders for sure.
Yeah, you hate to see those ults miss.
Yeah,
It's a tough
close.
fight if you don't hit them.
Yeah. And wasn't too far off the trigger with it. They got the tiny Tusk eventually. Excuse me.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Are you okay?
Underlord is going for the Guardian Greaves pipe. This pipe is super expensive. But I mean, it's still worth in games that are high magic damage. Just takes a lot of farm for you to get there.
We do have a smoke out here from the Burnsiders.
Dire's top
There's some illusions out here that oh, I think he was aware that was an illusion, but he was going for the Crystal Maiden, so he hit the Underlord. So good job by SandKingGomez dodging that smoke gank.
BKB is gonna be coming up soon on this Alchemist, and they're gonna look to fight. Oh, and the Ags. Okay. He's opting for this Ags first. I'm excited to see how this one will turn out. I'm not entirely sure if this is a second item kind of item, I guess, but I think he still needs BKB.
Aaron going for the lockdown here on this Tiny as he comes out of the snowball. They're trying to back it up with this AA blast. See him standing just right underneath that blast. Will get popped down by Aaron. He's going to be a little bit careful afterwards. Lich has shown up to try to help here. Weezer does miss the hook shot on the Ember Spirit. And Notorious will go down. Vinny into some trouble here as well. Will go down around mid-fight. And yeah, KU's still lurking around for trying to get his Ags. The Roshan being called out, and yeah, hard to not think about it. Doesn't have ultimate, but at the same time, yeah, still in here.
Yeah,
getting some attack speed.
That's the fight they needed on Radiant. Came a little bit earlier than maybe they were wanting to, but it was a 3-for-1 or a 3-for-0.
Right.
And Alex got his BKB. They're ready to just go down lane right now. They're feeling really, really strong.
Yeah, with where Dark Knight is, they're gonna push forward in this top lane.
KU did finish his Ags here though, so
Okay,
they do
good.
threaten high ground with Radiant. I think it's the fight that they're willing to take, but not for tier 2.
No, and right now they are trying to get the tier 1 mid just in exchange. We actually do have the Underlord ulti. It's gonna cause the escape right after they get the tower. Ice Blast to come in. That's an Ember Spirit here who might have to be a little bit careful, but he is just gonna be able to blast down the Void Spirit.
They need to just avoid the fight entire.
Yeah, unfortunately the shackles will hit the Lich. Those Searing Chains, brutal range with the comboed with the Sleight of Fist.
The clock is gonna look to cut the way, maybe?
KU takes the bottom tier 2. But right now, high ground getting pushed into here. 2 players down from the Burnsiders. They don't have a glyph. And Vinny's going to be in trouble here. Has a Glimmer Cave here, trying to just do what he can here. And hookshot from Notorious. KU's back here on this fight. Snowball coming in towards creeps in the mid lane. And now Notorious in trouble as the Unstable Concoction comes on top of him. Whirling axes though from KU as well as his Frost Shield. Doing a good amount of work here. Starting to get controlled here. There's the Crystal Maiden ult as well. The Battle Trance is out. Crystal Maiden is taken out. There goes Underlord. KU actually powering through these players. The Snowball coming in on Aaron. Who is going to get knocked in the air as the Alchemist trying to fight here. Aaron in some trouble. Does go down. Got the kill on Tusk beforehand. And Burnsiders lose a tower, but both barracks are still up.
Yeah, tough hold, but they remain to live another day. Alex still has this Aegis, and I think they're just gonna reset and just keep going down the lane.
Yeah, Aegis will get reclaimed eventually here. See if the Burnsiders can immediately time off it. Just pressure the Alchemist. Easy.
Yeah.
He's got the
If they have an
AC
A-
finished. Or no, yeah, he's got it finished.
They have AA, so it's not entirely impossible to kill him.
And TB down towards this bottom outpost from the Crystal Maiden. Definitely player rotations coming out here. Jockeying for a fight. 9 does have an invis rune. There was a smoke pop out by Radiant. And 9 with this invis rune. They will spot him though. KU playing a dummy here for a second, but then now moving right on top of 9. And Notorious with the hookshot delay on the 2 players coming up from Secret Shop. Lich under assault here, trying to survive as long as possible. We'll just get punched down. But right now, supports for support. Alchemist self-stuns. And Aaron's still bouncing around here, looking for the fight. So Notorious has gotten taken out here. Tusk low health with the root and the shards. Find Aaron. Aaron definitely in trouble. Running away. He'll get blasted down, though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate they didn't have that sentry ward down before the Tusk. Tusk just gave vision to everybody, so they knew exactly where everybody was in that fight.
Yeah, not quite able to see him as that developed.
And now it's just 10,000 gold above anybody else in this game. And it's just let's see how they take this fight, or if they take it at all.
Ice Blast is up here. Vortex. Chilling Touch doing good damage right away, but our tower is down. Vinny trying to engage right now. Here comes the Ice Blast. It's going to fall short. The Aegis does get reclaimed there. But right now, Underlord goes down to KU. KU does have Battle Trance here. And Juan will pop the Battle Trance here, trying to engage here. Vinny has gone down in the back. Right now, the Tusk will get caught as well. Ember Spirit still lurking around. They will be able to get the finish on him, while Mr. Beans lurks away. So, Burnsiders do lose a bit there, but getting that kill on Ember Spirit pretty huge for KU.
Yeah, that was very good for them. Next fight is going to be Roche. I think this next Roche will determine the game, if it keeps Dire in or if it just allows Radiant to close it out. Yeah, I guess this Axon Troll seems really strong. Q feels like he doesn't need a BKB, and I think that's the correct decision for now.
Yeah, going for Satanic. There's a lot of help with the supports.
Yeah. He just purges so much and so often. It's actually incredible.
Yeah, KU, not queuing up Abyssal Blade. And it just needs the recipe, so not very far off that. Switch Titan Silver for in from his Quickening Charm. Paladin Sword also found. It's KU, I think, is taking the yeah, Paladin Sword and his Abyssal recipe. Do you have a big smoke here? Scan. They might find KU here. Maybe they'll just find the Kobe though. Actually, yeah, Kobe's gonna find him. I almost would have just chain crossed right as the first thing you see here. Here comes the Ice Blast coming in. So Kobe gets taken out. They do hit the Alk and the CM. Pretty long cooldown on that Chain Frost though. Probably didn't really want to use it.
Yeah, they're just... the Radiant team's just waiting for this rush. And you see Tusk draw that circle right there, and they're just looking to maintain pressure on the jungle, so they have a lot of vision when they go Roche. But
yeah, Vinny engaging here. Abyssal Blade on top of this Ember Spear here, trying to lock him down. KU does have his ultimate here. Keep continuing to get stunned, but will pop Battle Chance here. Moving forward, trying to get work done onto this Alchemist. Having problems finding some health here. Will get taken out. So no Troll Warlord, and for 80 seconds, and Ancient Apparition respawning here. So little dire situation for the Burnsiders. Gonna lose their first lane of racks. And likely their second right behind it. How much they can do here. The Fear trying to lock in this Ember Spirit. Aaron trying to work from the sides. He's got a BKB, a Deso. To earn, but still just tough to stand and fight against this Radiant team. Oh, and he gets a bizzled onto as well by Mr. Beans. Notorious had jumped forward, just trying to make something happen at the same time. Slow this fight down. He's going to get rolled onto. And definitely a tough situation for the Burnsiders. Notorious buying back here. Vinny does have the AA Blast ready off cooldown. But, you know, Alf just really doesn't care too much about all this. They're very close to getting mega creeps here. So they kind of slamming the door on this game against the Burnsiders. Oh, big damage from Ember Spirit here. Crystal Maiden ult is going to be a little bit out of the range of Notorious. But they are just going to be able to get the final barracks, the mega creeps. Notorious in some trouble. KU fighting forward. Can't save the Clockwork. Also can't really find the Crystal Maiden. The A Blast coming in here. Oh, Crystal Maiden in some trouble here. I don't think he's going to tick down though.
Yeah, it's us. Save.
Yeah, it was probably safe anyways. The tough save is also nice.
Well, an unfortunate chain of events has occurred. That's gonna finish it up in 30 seconds soon. Yeah.
This'll come in handy.
I wonder what prompted them to go high ground. I guess they saw AA, which was out. So again, if they catch this AA, then it's just it's pretty much really hard to kill this Alchemist or any other core. And now the Radiant team. So it's in a this AA pick was okay, but there's already a Tusk and Ember Spirit, so it's really hard for them to play.
Yeah, I mean they just decided they were like, yeah, we don't really care, you know, in regards to the Alchemist. Tusk is going to be in some trouble here. The AA Blast coming in here does connect. So Tusk kind of chipping away here, but I don't know if really going to be able to get that out.
Here comes the rush.
Yeah, it's an easy pickup
okay.
here.
Let's see this Clockwork.
Clockwork snipe.
Victorious. They're gonna try to block it with their bodies.
Oh, he's around the far side though.
Oh, he's
Does he have the
avoided
timing?
them.
Does he have the timing? He goes in.
Oh!
Oh, the Cox! Oh, he got stunned. The bash is there. The Dire does get the kill. Okay, so he gives the money to his teammates. Can't quite get the actual Aegis though.
Unfortunate.
Nice try though. TP coming in the top lane. Oh gosh, and then the Walrus punch on Vinny. Plus the Spirits coming forward. They're just able to use that Dark Rift to get right into the base here. Big trouble for KU. Can't even get the Battle Trance out. We'll get buyback just right now. And there we go. There's the buyback coming out here. And Abyssal Blade on top of the Ember Spirit did bait him forward here a little bit. The Snowball trying to come in here though. We'll be on top of Aaron. The Burnsiders do spread out. That's going to be it. GG's. Well played. SandKingGomez take the dub and move on in the function.
All right.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, Keita?
Yeah, they were just able to jump AA, and AA struggled a little bit to connect his ults. I think overall, I like the AA pick. Maybe it's not an offlaner. Maybe it's just a mid laner.
And I mean, basically as well was interesting. I mean, they last picked that Alchemist, so they were pretty confident against it. I believe that was how the pick worked. They counterpicked the Alchemist at the end.
So excellent troll seemed pretty good. I think we'd have to talk to KU about how he felt about it, but it seemed very, very strong.
that is going to do it for us tonight, and actually for us in the function. Just a simple, straightforward, quick single limb tournament. We will have some more Burnsiders action coming up again soon, though. Basically, I think we just decided our RD2L timeline. Our next match in that will be next Monday. Then we're still waiting to get our AD2L Grand Finals, which will be pretty hype for sure. And then, yeah, waiting for news on the DPC, the Dota Pro Circuit, will be happening, so they say, January 18th. So we're definitely stoked on that. We, kind of want to figure out how to make that happen. And do believe we're in a strong place. I mean, teams like SandKingGomez are definitely, they're out there. But we feel like we got a great shot for being in that top 16.
Yeah. You guys playing Freelo?
I'm still not sure on that Freelo league. We have a couple days to register for it. I'm sort of worried with the DPC that we'd be overbooked, but I think the guys are interested in playing that Freelo league, so we probably will play in the Freelo league.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long the RD2L was going to go on as well, or maybe when the next iteration of the Aegis League was going to come together. But yeah. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for us in this broadcast. I hope you guys enjoyed the match, though, and the commentary. Again, hats off to SandKingGomez. GG's to them. And thanks to Keita Bacon for joining me. Any final words, my friend?
Thank you for having me.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eckstein. See you guys next time. Peace out.